Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back on January 7th. How's everybody doing? Good to see you. Lita, Grant, good to see you. Fran, Stan, DTU staff. Danielle, good to see you. John, all right. Good. Beautiful. All you famous traders, welcome back. Hopefully, everybody had a great weekend. A lot of fireworks going on this weekend. I'm not just talking about the NFL. I can't believe the guy missed a field goal yesterday. Holy cow. Is that unbelievable? All that hard work for one guy. All you do is get paid to kick the ball. Can't believe that. Feel bad for all my friends in Chicago. All right, but a lot of fireworks going on this weekend. Everyone, the big news, obviously, we're checking out what's going on with the AXSM. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. Why is it up so much? Is it going to continue to go higher? But let's talk about the more well-known news that's going on is obviously President Trump wall. Okay, now once again, you like him, you hate him, don't know what to expect, but we all here to make money, right? So what's going on there? Obviously the big news is building this wall and everything. Now it's becoming a steel wall. Why they, maybe they don't want to call it concrete, whatever the reason is. But the bottom line is, he said he's going to use U.S. steel. So what's going on? Steel stocks are going up. Okay, so once again, catastrophes make opportunities. Policies make opportunities. You're getting an opportunity right here. I jumped in a little bit early this morning on the position. I got in right around 8 o'clock. I got in around $20.85. I'm not killing it, but anyway, trying to monetize what's going on regarding about all this fun. Listen, you guys have been trading it a while. We've traded U.S. Steel for many times, done very, very well with it. And obviously some of us, got out the right time. Some of them, obviously kind of some people wrote it and thought it was going to run even more. But when you get news like that, like I said, you got to capitalize on it. Yep, it's Josh's old favorite, and everybody remembers, who brought the X. I remember we did the on-site, and someone brought like one of those light-up X windows. Yeah, Josh is your favorite stock, so she's back in play. So we'll have fun with it. But listen, there's a couple other ones also want to kind of bring up regarding about the steel stocks. So I know some of you might be out of your price range to trade U.S. Steel, but AKS is another one. Very cheap little stock. You could see it. By the way, this thing started picking up last week on Friday. So, this is not old news. I know the market was on a big rally on Friday. It did really great. Unbelievable volatility with them. And there's another one, STLD. We'll put these all on the watch list, but a little bit more on the expensive, a little bit bigger spread, probably what I would not recommend out of them all, but the other one's probably a little bit better. But overall, you got the steel stocks due to news. Now, the big news this morning, which I'm shocked because I heard some other stock that did pretty well, and it didn't move anything. There was a stock, AIMT, and they came out and put their thing for peanut allergy. Meanwhile, I checked it out. And it's not moving. I was just watching a video on it on Fox Business News. But the big news, obviously, the one that you guys are killing it, is the AKSM. Now let's talk a little bit about this stock right here. Now, if you were here when you were supposed to at 8 o'clock this morning, everybody should have got in right around the 750. The 680. Price range. So you're doing pretty well. You should be up already $1 on the position. What is the news? Listen, this is where you really can't figure this one out. They basically came out with a depression treatment drug, and which I know depression is a very, very big business, but they only got phase 2. They didn't get FDA approval. They're only at the phase 2 trial. They still got phase 3. And then they got to get FDA approval. So, but sure enough, it's up, 190%. So, once again, there are companies out there you're like, I don't understand. It's such a great drug. Diabetes, this, cancer. Why is it not going anywhere? Why is it not what it is? Everything. But when it comes down to it, the trend is your friend. Don't buck the trend. So we do know it's not a buyout. That's the big thing. For example, like the LXFT, here you have a stock that's basically flatlined. And then there's this other one, was up 65%, $231 was up $100. Those are buyouts. Those are weekend buyouts. But this, still got some potential, still got wheels. Now, she's not going to be a level one trader stock for some of you, so be very, very careful. So, unless you're in minimum of a 2 category, and you qualified here in your journals and class of getting past 1, stay away from it. So, because don't underestimate these $7 stocks. But a lot of us did pretty well in the pre-market. Now, there's a couple other ones also I want to throw on the list that also making some morning moves. INSM spreads a little big right here. It's got some decent iceberg orders on the offer. I see some buys down there, but she's trending up. Stock took a big hit, made a little bit lower lows. That one's not bad. We'll put that in the watch list. NEPT is another one I found this morning. Looks like it's building a little bit of a Fausto flag right there also. Gapped up pretty nicely on Friday. That one up 23%, 176,000 shares. Really like it because look over here on the matrix. A lot of good iceberg orders out there on that one. Now, listen, I told you a while ago, guys, GE, everybody here, should have got in when, remember, we heard the report. A couple of analysts did promote GE. Everybody should be in it, at where we had like $7, at least at 7. I mean, I got all the way down to like 685. I actually averaged down a little bit, because hearing all the positive news on it. But everyone should be up on a swing trade. Now, listen, this stock is pretty nasty on a day trade. Look at trade 2.6 million shares. GE, I have a soft spot for it, but I don't take it personal anymore. I learned that a long time ago. You can't fall in love with these stocks because they'll destroy you. But here's a pretty decent stock right here, and it was a great swing trade also. So hopefully everybody got into it. And then the other big thing is over the weekend, PCG. I don't know if everyone heard about it, but this is that company, the utility company that they're holding the blame for the fires in California. Well, news came out that the insurance companies are now going after them. So that didn't go too well. But you know what? It's unbelievable. All that scrutiny, all that, all those cases and everything. And sure enough, it's still in business. So just when you thought you were safe with utility stocks, and here's a stock that was $70, now it's at 17. Let me tell you something, guys. Does everyone remember, what's it called? BP, the BP gas station. Remember they had that big oil spill down in Louisiana, and it crushed the stock, everything. Remember that? So that was, is it? Let me see. Where's it trading at? BP still around? Yeah. So BP, I don't know if I can go back, but you remember that stock got destroyed. Let me see if I can go back a little bit further. I remember its stock got decimated right here, and it did make a nice little comeback. BP. They never really officially came back, but that was another great opportunity. So you could see this trading very similar to the PCG, like how it happened to BP, if you remember. And this is what you get by being part of Cyber Trading University with the experience, because we trade all these things. Matter it was a very sad thing that happened down there, but overall, from what I heard, people in Alabama that I know have friends down there and stuff in Texas, Louisiana. Some of my students down there, they did the right thing. But you know what? Doesn't mean you couldn't short the stock, and you couldn't went long when it hit bottom out. Same thing could probably happen with PCG. It's terrible what happened in California. I know a lot of my students, some of you here today, got affected by it. But it doesn't mean you can't short it and make money that way too. So unfortunately, those catastrophes, like I said, make opportunities. And then, with great news like AXSM, being up 180%, like I said, that's where the money is. That's what the ETF promoters call single stock risk. Yep. Well, and you know how I feel about ETFs, Wayne. There's a lot of ETFs out there that between all the stock splits and everything else, they were at 10,000, and where they now at $3. So, sometimes it's a game to be played on both sides. So yeah, some of those one little single stocks, you can at least get out of it with ETFs. You got to be, it's like basically one big what they call a basket of stocks that you have to gamble with. So, but anyway, a lot of fireworks going on this morning with this weekend, and I think it's going to continue. The shutdown is still around. I don't think anything's going to probably get, from what it sounds like, it's not going to get resolved till the end of the week. But we'll see how things go, and we'll keep an eye on the steel stock. So if you hear anything says they agree to it, and now it's no more wall, now it's steel, I don't know. Steel stocks are going to probably pop. But we'll play it by ear. But anyway, she looks pretty strong anyway. All right. Anyway, guys, so that's what we got going on for Monday. Remember, we got phase 3 going on this week also. So we got a lot of events going on. It's a new year. We got a lot of new members that are joining us. Welcome aboard, Cyber Traders. Just look, listen, and learn. Watch everybody, see what we do, and see if it's for you or not. Because as much as everybody wants to trade, doesn't mean you should. And the only way to know it is see what everybody else does, and that will kind of answer where to go from there. But good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Market opens up less than 15 minutes. Go fill up your coffee. Go hit the restrooms, and let's get ready to start trading, all right? If you're not in anything so far. See you back at 2:30.